Good morning. Welcome to Build Day 35. And yes, I can still say good morning because it's only 11:55. It hasn't hit noon yet. I have 5 more minutes to say good morning. Spent the morning running our errands. Kaylee had the ball. She got to go into every place we had to go. She was a hungry little girl, so we stopped and did a French fry run. Went to McDonald's for lunch. As far as work out here in the haunt today, I've got a floodlight in this corner here. I need to put down to highlight the curb so the curb is not a tripping hazard. This is the hallway into the Gypsy. And then I've got a second floodlight to add over here to highlight the tree. I'm going to work on those first. I've got my existing wire I can tap into to power them up, so I won't have to run any electrical lines or anything, so it should go fairly quick. But our main chore, after we get that done, is going to be over here in spider territory. And we went down to Harbor Freight, which was one of our stops, and I picked up some 8-foot long air hoses so I could get rid of that snarled mess. Those are two 25-foot long lines. That's the shortest things I had in here, or in my collection. So I was using those, and they're just a tripping hazard. So I'm going to pull the 25-foot lines, put the 8-foot lines in, and now I'll run both that prop and this prop. And then I need to revisit this. I thought this was ready to go, and come to find out, those hoses right there were leaking at the fitting this morning. So I'm going to have to get in there and work on those a little bit to polish them off. And that'll only take a couple of seconds. This over here, though, we got the pneumatic part of it, the air portion of it, dialed in last night for the Attack Snake. I don't have the board in or anything like that, so I need to work on getting the board in, and there isn't much room to frick with in there. So it may end up taking a little bit of time. But what's going to be taking the most time is getting these guys all lit up. Once I get the pneumatics done, got to run a low voltage line over here, and we've got to start putting lights in and wiring lights. My goal for today is to get Spider totally done, along with the straw. With all the lighting and stuff that needs to go in, I don't know if that's going to happen. It might not get finished until tomorrow morning, but we should get close to having Spider done. Breakfast of the day. McDonald's, quarter pounders, French fries, and a large Coke. Just have what I have for breakfast. That takes care of that. I'm going to put this down. We're going to get to work. So, see you in the next segment. Okay, it's 17 after 1, and I just got the pneumatics going. But I figured I'd show you. And as they do that one, they walk over this way, and this one goes off. Okay, now that these are done, I can start on lighting, and I can turn them off so I don't have to listen to the soundtrack. It's the exact same soundtrack on both of them, and it gets a little annoying after a while. But anyway, I gotta get in here. I got a lot of lighting to do. I've got to figure out how I'm going to light it, what I'm going to light it with, as far as either my small floods, which I don't have very many left, Haunted Treasures floods, spotlights. I won't use any pucks in here. In the Spider display. Those are more for going in bottles or in skulls or those sorts of things. I don't have anything like that in there. But it's going to take a while to get the lighting in. Once I figure out what colors I need and where the lights need to go. And then it's going to take even longer to go through and get them all wired. Spider is always a bitch to do. Well, it's just about dinner time. I figured I better show you what I've gotten done so far. Which isn't, well, it is a lot, but it isn't a lot. I went through and we got all the different, well, I'll hold it here. I can't show you anything unless I flip the kit. But anyway, we got out here and I got all the lights and stuff mounted. There's some ground stuff. There's a lot of aerial stuff up in the tree. I ran my power line, and you can see the back of the power station there, over to this light first, which is flickering blue, and we got some reds. We did a couple flickering reds in here, and I've got all the lights wired in that section up to here, and I'm getting ready to go in there and up into the tree and start wiring things up in the tree. But we got lights installed, and we are starting to wire things up, and that's basically about as far as we've really gotten out here. I'm just going to kind of keep plugging away at it. I don't know how far we're going to get with it all and all. But you'll get a look at it tonight. I'll get what lights, more than likely, you know, that I've gotten done. I'll get in and get those aimed, and you'll get a nighttime look with those. But I doubt highly I'm going to get them done today. But we shall. Okay, figured I'd give you a nighttime look. It's going to be a little different because I got the house lights on, so. But that definitely illuminates the curb a lot better. And this illuminates the bush a lot better. And get back so you can see it. There we go. So we've got that in there. Now over in Spider, we got lights hung and we started lighting them up. I did not get it all the way done. I got all the wall stuff done. I got the stuff done up in the trees. I still got ground to do. I got a couple things going. The snake up there, his eyes are working. I just blew almost an hour screwing around with this guy. Apparently, when we were putting it away last year, we must have tugged on the wiring or something inside the head a little bit too much. His eyes will not come on, which kind of ruins the effect. I like the eyes. So this is another prop I'm going to have to take a look at this winter and see if I can get his eyes working. But we still got a bunch of ground lights and stuff that we need to turn on, so it's not all the way lit up as it should be. Get over here. And then we got a flood in there aimed up at the bush. And we got the snakes on the walls. That's not too bad. It's a little bit darker and creepier than we normally have it. I normally use orange in here, and that brightens it up. We decided to go blue and red. I do have a couple of orange spots out at the front end of this display that are not lit up yet. And we have one orange up there pointed down on him. And I missed a light. I'm supposed to have an orange on him. Yeah, right there. I forgot to plug that in. I'll come and get that tomorrow, along with the ground stuff. No biggie. Anyway, time for the end of the day wrap up. As soon as I get the set dresser out to check to see what I've done. And we gotta park the truck yet, so give me just a bit. Okay, end of the day wrap up as Kaylee explores. Now in the dark, I just turned all the lights off. We made it further than I thought we were going to, but not as far as I wanted to. I was hoping to get all the lights done tonight so Sue Ann could start cobwebbing the spider. She's waiting on that right now. Didn't quite make it. I still got some ground stuff to do and straw to put in. Probably take about half the day tomorrow. And then I've got Amum tomorrow night. And let's see, tomorrow is Wednesday, so Thursday she'll be in there doing her cobwebbing. As of tomorrow, personal note, I will be getting somewhat of a late start tomorrow. We have a cat. He's 19. His health has been declining for about the last 4 months, 5 months. We've got an appointment at 9 in the morning. We're gonna take him in and put him down and put to sleep. He's starting to hurt real bad, crying a lot. We just think it'd be safer, safer and nicer for him if we put him out of his misery. So we are going to be dealing with that tomorrow. You will get a build vlog for the haunt. I don't know how much footage you're going to get because I'm probably going to be pretty upset all day. When we got the cat, it was supposed to be my cat. And he was the first 3-4 years. After that, he gradually latched on to Morgan and has spent the last 12 years, 14 years being her cat. I mean, he wouldn't even allow me to pick him up. You know, Morgan could carry him around like a rag doll and he was just happy as a lark. Me, full claw. But anyway, we've got to deal with him in the morning and the aftermath when we get home and everything. So I don't know, like I said, what type of footage you're going to get. You'll get some build footage, but I don't know what type of mood I'm going to be in during it, other than being upset, saddened. So anyway, you know, just a forewarning. I thought I'd let you know. I know Kaylee's going to be out of sorts. Her and that cat have gotten to be pretty close, so she's going to be out of it for a while too. But anyway, I'm rambling, and I'm not rambling on Halloween stuff, so I need to shut up and call this quits, or I'm going to work myself into tears on camera. No thank you. Gotta defend my persona. Stay spooky, stay toxic.